This video will contain spoilers. Consider yourself warned. The new season of 911, Lone Star opens with an intense start, featuring a gripping train derailment and a shocking departure from the cast. Sierra McClain, who has portrayed Grace Ryder since the show's debut, is no longer part of the series. Her exit was revealed in the Season 5 premiere, where it's explained through Judd Ryder, her on-screen husband. He mentions that Grace is overseas volunteering for a Christian charity, a decision that immediately impacts the dynamic of the series. Grace's absence, however, feels like more than just a logistical change. It's a significant blow to the show's foundation. Executive producer Rashad Ranis admitted how irreplaceable McClain's presence has been. He emphasized that her role was integral to the heart of the show, and that if the series were renewed for a 6th season, he would have loved to bring her back. This statement makes it clear that McClain's departure wasn't just another character exit, but a moment that reshapes the future of 911, Lone Star. The challenge, of course, was how to handle Grace's absence in a way that feels authentic to the series. Ranis explained that the writers had to adapt to the situation and create a storyline that aligned with the character's values, even though it left Judd and the audience dealing with the emotional fallout. What's compelling about Judd's character now is how Grace's absence affects him. The show uses this as an opportunity to dive deeper into Judd's emotional state. Without Grace, he's left to manage not just his job but the struggles of being a single father, a narrative that promises emotional depth for Jim Perrick's portrayal of Judd as the season unfolds. As for the rest of the season, the show promises high-octane drama. Carlos Reyes' new role as a Texas Ranger marks a shift in his storyline too. Now investigating his late father's murder, Carlos' journey adds layers of suspense that will likely draw the audience in further. Ranis teased that this plotline will be a major focus throughout the season, ensuring that the emotional stakes remain high. Beyond the personal stories, the train derailment serves as a pivotal plot point that sets the tone for the first few episodes. The unfolding crisis, which includes a toxic chemical cloud threatening the lives of many, forms the backdrop for what Ranis described as some of the most intense episodes yet. With Episode 2 being a full-on action-packed spectacle and Episode 3 taking on a more horror-driven atmosphere, 911, Lone Star is raising the bar for its storytelling. Drawing inspiration from classic horror films like The Fog and Halloween, the team behind the series clearly aims to create memorable moments for its viewers. But even amidst these intense episodes, Grace's absence leaves a void. Her character was central to both the emotional and professional dynamics of the team. As Judd grapples with the challenges of being a single father and dealing with Wyatt's paralysis, there's an undeniable contradiction in Grace leaving her family behind to help others, especially when her own children still need her. The decision to send her overseas creates an emotional and practical gap within the team, and the series doesn't offer much clarity about how long Grace will be gone. This uncertainty only deepens the unease surrounding her exit. Wyatt stepping in as dispatcher during Grace's absence feels like a band-aid solution, and it's clear that Judd isn't the only one feeling the impact of Grace's departure. The emotional void she leaves behind will likely ripple throughout the team, and the show will have to work hard to fill that gap. Whether the series will be able to achieve the same emotional resonance without Grace is a looming question. Her swift departure feels rushed, and with her absence hanging over the season, there's a sense of unfinished business. Grace's exit leaves an undeniable mark on 911, Lone Star, and creates a sense of dissatisfaction. After all, her character had been part of the core team for so long that her departure feels unfulfilling. While it was a logical choice to relocate Grace instead of killing her off, given the unpredictability of McClain's schedule, it doesn't erase the emotional weight her absence carries. The decision, while practical, leaves viewers with unresolved storylines and a lack of closure. What do you think of Grace's exit and how it's been handled? Do you think her absence leaves a void in the series? Or is there potential for new dynamics to emerge? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your take on how 911, Lone Star is evolving.